Working with some lithium iron batteries today to make some battery packs. Alright, so I'm just gonna line this up here. Got one long strip to put on here. Get it centered up here. I generally don't leave a lot of space between my leads and my strip because, especially with lithium, I don't want to miss, and I don't want to misjudge it, so I want to see where it's going to fall pretty much before I start. You see me giving it a little bit of a twist each time because it's sticking to the leads a little bit. Clean those soon. Alright, so we've got two pieces here, right? We've got our big piece here. Okay, so this is our bottom, very bottom. This is the middle section. Now before I finish here, gotta do a couple small tabs here, and these are going to be in here for the PCB. There'll be some small leads that go to these to monitor the battery's charge. Okay, and it certainly won't hurt to put a little bit of fish paper behind this, just in case. All right, I've gone back in here and I put on some tabs for the PCB to attach to once that comes in. So now I'm ready to keep going here. So I've got all my tabs laid out here, so now it's a good time for me to cover this up, and we'll lay out the next pack on top. Let me show you how I attach these here. Let's not forget our orientation here. So we got negative over there, positive over here pointing up. So we're gonna keep it that way. We're gonna go positive to negative and negative to positive. So, how do you get that on there? I do it like this. Let me do it so you can see. Let me not trick myself into doing the wrong, so it's gonna be like this. Okay. Alright. So I don't want this sticking out after it's bent over. So what I'm gonna do is actually tip this up so that it's angulated. It's a word I learned from a friend of mine. Angulated. And if it's already angulated when I start, then it'll be shorter. Because what I'm doing is I am bending this and putting more of the slack this way. Okay? So if you see this, this would be flat. And as I start bending it up, it moves in. You don't believe me? How's that? See, it's back there, the tab, and by the time I pull this back into place, it's even more hidden. Just what we want. Okay, so that's just kind of a weeble wobble there while I get this next one on. All right, and then it'll hold together a little more. Actually, we can just let it rest here. So I do with the last one, I just let it rest. All right, so what do we have here? We have positive, so we wanted to go to the negative. So here we go. angulation. See, we're in like this, up against it. As you can see, and as soon as I angulate it, see it starts moving forward, creeping forward, creeping forward. May not be much, but I tell you, it's enough. It's enough to make a difference. Okay. I'm gonna tip this over. So now I got wings here. I'm gonna fold these wings in, over, down, on top. Right there. Okay, same with this one. All right. Awesome, so now we're ready to get out our containing board, smush these into a corner, and glue them back together. Obviously it's already holding together considerably better. Still, let's put some pressure on it. Okay, so now it's held together this way. But as you can see, we still got some wiggle room from top to bottom. So that's where we're gonna put some tape here. All right, so I've got my tape on here, just holding this together. You see it, is my lighting okay? And then I got 2 on the end, so I got 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here, just so it's all nice and sandwiched together. It's nice and rigid, that's great. All right, and so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 2 more tabs. All right, so to do this, we're gonna have to raise the sunstone. Okay, that's about where we want it. Let's turn it so you can see here. All right, I say turn it so you can see, but then my hand's actually gonna be in the way. There we go, you get to see the second tab. So this is a larger tab, and the reason is because on this particular PCB, the joint that it gets soldered to, or the surface it gets soldered to, is significantly wider than my other tabs. So this is simply for contact and surface area. So, okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna need 1 more piece of fish tape, and then this baby's done. Alright guys, thanks for sticking with me through this rebuild. Hope it was helpful. You know, I highly doubt you're going to be building something exactly like this in your work, in your line of work or your life, but you know, at least you get to see some basics here at work for how to assemble the lithium iron cells. Hope this helped you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.